Hey, what's going on, guys? This will be the 6th episode in this series. I keep saying episode. I don't think I want to say episode. But we're going to be playing level 5, Volcano. I think this one I want to kind of talk about the drive to make things. And how, like, I have this intro, right? And I love it. I made everything on here except for the shape of the logo. That was Joel's Zephead. But, you know, I put all this together. I lined everything up. I made the glow. All that was done in After Effects. You know, it was all this huge After Effects file, because I'm learning After Effects myself. I'm teaching myself, you know, while watching videos and stuff. And it's working out for me. But I feel the need to do more. Like, I want to make a new outro. That outro that I have was made by Kimmy. You know, as a commission that I had asked them to do. And it's nice, but it's been there for so long. I'm kind of almost like blind to it. You know what I mean? I want something that's more in the lines of this to put on there. You know, maybe something similar. But not knowing After Effects well enough, I have to dig into my own session and figure out what I did to redo it and figure out conceptually what I want. That oftentimes is the hardest part for me, is to conceptualize what I want to do with something. I'm if I'm gonna evaluate myself for a moment, I'm very good at taking materials that are there and manipulating them. So, like I said, this logo was one that Joel Zephead made for me, and I manipulated it to do this. You know, it originally was just a white logo that, you know, I then made into this. And I could not have done this without his beginnings, but I'm not good at the ideas part of it, you know. If you look on YouTube, I made the Stranger Gears intro, which got smashed to hell with YouTube's compression, but that wasn't me making anything new. I had the logo from Joel. I used the same font from Stranger Things. I used the same, basically, if you play them side by side, I literally copied all the same shots. It's literally just the same thing, just with different words, basically. And on one hand, I don't mind that. You know, it's obviously paying an homage, if you will, to that. But at the same time, my creative flexibility in that was done in making the effects, not in the design. I don't know if you can even say that. The design of the effects is something, but the idea was not original. You know, I didn't come up with that idea. And so thinking of what I want for an outro, and I guess this kind of all comes back to conceptualizing a brand, which I don't even know. You know, obviously brand is, you know, you can use brand in this case, but I wouldn't consider myself a brand. I'm not selling myself, which sounds wrong, but per se, but I am, but I'm not. I mean, people can subscribe to my channel, people can donate to my channel, people can buy merchandise with my logo on it. So I guess, yes, I am selling my brand, but I'm not. I feel weird saying brand. I don't know, but excuse me. I ran out of iced tea like 2 episodes ago. I don't have a solid what is my brand in my mind. And so part of making an outro and the trial and error of that is solidifying the direction I want my brand to go, and at least temporary what my brand is. In my mind, and I'm saying all this, and I don't know if this is ever going to even come to fruition. This might be, my ramblings that never come out. Well, the ramblings come out, but the idea never finishes, which is something that I'm very good at, is starting something and never finishing it. But making an end screen. Right now I have a short video with me rambling on saying, thank you. I know my streams are long, but I appreciate you watching to the end. The best thing you could do for me is to share my content so other people can see it. I want more nice viewers. I don't want money. I don't want anything. I want more people to hang out with, basically. And one of the things that this is taking a completely different direction. We'll talk about this maybe next episode. One of the things that I don't like is, and I don't want to say forcing, because obviously you have a choice, but forcing myself upon people. And not the way you might be thinking. But back to the branding. I don't know where I want to go. I kind of am looking more towards some of the people in the ecosphere in which I don't want to say I'm in, but I'm near or looking at. One of the things that I see is, Rev Scarecrow, if you don't know who Rev is. He has his intro theme, and it has that, I don't know what Art Deco? I don't know what style that is, but it almost looks like BioShock like text. Like the scripty kind of weird, not script, but I don't even know how to say it. I don't even know these terms, but he has that font and that artistic style and that song that he always plays. It's always that same thing every time. I can hear that and know that it's one of his streams, or I guess the source material. I can see it and know what it is, and that's cool. I like the idea that that's like that. On the other hand, I really do enjoy picking out new music to watch and listen to with people every week before the stream starts, for those people who show up early. The people who are here because they want to see me, not the people who are here because a host brought them here, or they decided to wander in later because they're busy, or what, the people who are, able to hop in early. It's nice to share some music, and sometimes I pick songs that are in my mind, really fucking cool songs, and nobody seems to care. And sometimes, I pick songs that I feel like are overplayed and stuff, and people are like, "Oh, you have such a great taste in music." And I don't know. It's nice to see the gambit and hear what people like, and get recommendations based off of what I like. I know something I talk about a lot is layered vocals and doing cool things with vocals. Like if you listen to Lorelei by Styx, in the middle there, they have this whole section where it's mostly just vocals, laying over each other. There's kind of like two choruses going against each other. Or listen to the Prophet song by Queen. There's a whole section in the middle where they're singing harmonies, but the harmonies are coming back because they had this loop back, and they're singing harmonies with their previous harmonies and stuff like that. And so I like that there's a change, but I also like that there's, on the other hand, like I said with the Rev, I know that sound, and so again, that ties into the brand, because I kind of got to make a decision as to what direction I want to go with that. In my mind, I would love to start every stream with the LA Noire title screen. I pull that out once in a while. It sounds like this. You know what I mean? You know that one. I play it all the time. It would be nice to have that as my intro every time, but I also like sharing the music, so maybe that is the outro music. Then do I have a 3, 5, 8 minute outro while that whole song plays? Do I stop mid-song? Do I try and see if there's a point where I can cut seamlessly from the start of the song to the end of the song? You know, like there's all sorts of things that I can try and do, but I'm just not sure. It all ties into the brand and the idea of making something and sticking with it, you know? I'm just not sure, and I don't know where I want to go. Like I said, that outro picture I want to be done with. The current outro video that I tack on the end of every VOD, I don't think I'm going to put them on these short episodes. I think I want to redo that. I want to get that out of here because I feel like that is not how I want to present myself, which we'll talk about again next episode. So I don't know. And then on top of that, that takes time. That takes a lot of time for me to do because I'm not trained. I've actually tried several times to get work to train me in Premiere and After Effects. I do a lot of work. You know, a lot of my job at work is handling video, and I've made video sell sheets for things to play on some of our digital signage and stuff, and I would love to be able to have more ability to present those kind of things and to make those kind of things and to get deeper into that world at work, and I need that training to do it. But it just, the opportunity has not presented itself in a way that works for everybody, I guess. But I don't know. I can't say that I really have much more to say than that. Just, you know, again, top of the brain, off the cuff thoughts that I'm having. That's gonna be it for this one, I guess. Episode 6, level 5 of Baba's You and my monkey brain thoughts. Hopefully I see you again for the next one, and you have a good night.